Happy Friday. So we are continuing our new series of Feature Friday videos and focusing on a different industry each month. So in January, we are featuring restaurants. And this week we have TJ with Cold-Blooded Coffee and Roastery. And we're just gonna be learning more about his business today.
TJ, welcome. We're so excited to have you with us. For those of you who know me, I'm not a big coffee drinker, but good news, TJ has so much more than coffee. And that's what we're going to hear a lot about today. I'm a hot tea drinker, so I'm anxious to hear more about that. He's going to talk about the organic farms that he works with, the farm to cup. And you all know here at Legence, we love local. And so being able to support our local farmers and our local entrepreneurs is one of our biggest mottos and missions. So TJ, I'm going to pass it on over to you and let you tell the story of how Cold-Blooded Coffee and Roastery got started.
Thank you. Good morning. So about 3 years ago, we started locally here, really just out of a huge interest for coffee. Kind of got really nerdy with it and just started making it for myself. From that time, we've grown significantly to where we're at today. So it's been a really fun ride. We have taken a lot of the details of how to roast, how to brew, how sourcing the beans are important, and really just dove in with everything we have. At this point, we continually surround ourselves with people who are passionate about coffee, who are passionate about people. So regardless if they like coffee or they like tea, or if they like energy drinks, whatever it is, we want to be able to offer the best there is and really support the businesses around us in Southern Illinois as well. So that's kind of just where we started to where we are today. It's happened, it seems like very fast, but I guess it's been about 3.5 years.
Wow, you guys have grown and done a lot. You know, so I'm going to tell everyone, when we reached out to some of our team members and said, hey, let us know some of the restaurants that you're working with that you'd like to feature on this new special series. And as Jess said, we're focusing on restaurants. Ross Rubenacker, he always throws one in there to me. And he said, Trish, does coffee and pastries and ice cream count as a meal? I said, well, for some, I guess it does. So yes, let's talk to TJ and hear what he has to tell us. So TJ, tell everyone about the other products that they can purchase and enjoy when they're in your location or coming by for curbside. And you can maybe elaborate on that as well.
Sure. Yeah, thank you. So COVID has obviously added a wrinkle into this year for all of us. So we've really had to take a look at how do we continue to add value? How do we continue to serve people and not let the product suffer? I still need it to be on point. I still need to be able to have some face-to-face as much as possible. So with our Murphysboro location, we do offer curbside. We, as of a week ago, was not allowing indoor seating. We were allowing people to come in mask, and we would be able to serve them. They would be able to shop our retail wall, look at our menu, discuss all of our options, which we love doing in person. We do create everything from scratch. So whether it is a specialty coffee drink or it is a latte that someone is unfamiliar with, but they want to try, or the ice cream made from our own espresso beans that we roast ourselves. So we want to be able to walk them through what's in front of them, and we want to continue to bring that stuff to Southern Illinois, whether it's Murphysboro, Marion, Carterville. We want people to be able to come in, and shopping local is phenomenal. And people have been so great this year, but we want to be able to give back and really have people be surprised that they can find this type of quality and products in Southern Illinois and not have to go to St. Louis or Chicago. So this year's been challenging, but we're continuing to offer more. We talked a little bit earlier about some things that I'm offering, and in the next week or two, we'll start utilizing DoorDash for deliveries as well. So for those people who still aren't getting out or you're working and really need a delivery, we'll be able to offer that as well. And then we'll touch a little bit on how we're expanding and where we're going next.
I love the special touch. I love that you work locally with the organic farms and you source those beans and other products. Talk to me about, here I am and I want to prepare a birthday gift for someone who loves coffee. How can someone go about contacting you, and do you prepare the fresh ground coffee that they could put in a package with maybe a nice coffee mug? What are some options that you have there for some gifting?
Sure. We've added quite a few things over the holiday season. It was really fun to be able to put these gift crates together. And again, we're continuing to expand on that. One of the main things that I would say would be enjoyable for someone would be the coffee that we roast from around the world. There's a lot of times that you hear people gift coffee from around the world as a delivery service, and they get a bag each month. We offer the exact same thing. So currently I'm sourcing beans from 13 different countries around the world. Every country is very unique. Every country has its unique profile, has a reason that it holds a place either within a blend or a single origin. So we offer those not only in the full size bags, but we now are offering those in a 1-pot bag, meaning it's a sample bag. It's 4 ounces. It makes 1 pot of coffee. It's cost effective for someone to try. And as they go through those and either buy those or are gifted, if they find one that really just hits the palate and they really enjoy, then obviously we will continue to make that and have that available. That's one of the most popular gifts locally here. Some other things they can gift, we obviously have gift certificates where if you have someone where it's like yourself, where I'm not sure she doesn't like coffee or she, is just getting into coffee. We have an expansive menu and absolutely love the conversation with kind of walking people through what these products are. And even if you're new to coffee, sometimes it can be intimidating to come in and look at a menu with a lot of the terminology and not really know. It's been a great focus of ours to make sure that people feel welcome and that they don't feel intimidated by these options, but we can arm them with this information. So any of our baristas, any of our staff, myself, can walk them through the options, whether it's coffee beans or anything on the menu. If it's the growlers, what they come in, what the differences are, if they want it flavored, if they like it black. Happy to do it, and anyone can do that effectively.
Great. So TJ, you made me think of a couple of things. So I want to go back to this, but I'm curious as to why the coffee industry calls these things growlers and what that is and how they derived with that term and how you can maybe have that sent to a business or a business can pick that up and how much it serves. But first, you made me think about something. We do wine tastings at a lot of places, right? What about coffee tasting with all these different blends and options? And in between, instead of a cracker to clean the palate, maybe I try some of your ice cream or some pastries from local places.
Yeah, those are really fun to do. And with our new location, that's one of the things that we were really looking forward to, was to be able to do tastings in the evening. So we're not quite there yet, but that's definitely on the agenda. We've done them before. And there's a different variety of ways that you can do it. You can do a traditional cupping for coffee. You can do cold brew tastings. And again, I've done that before locally, where I've gone to a business, they pulled in all their clients and we've done tastings for them across the board, give some education. It's a very, very good time. It's a fun thing to do. We also do the same thing with the roastery. So you can come in, smell the beans being roasted, look at the beans pre-roast, look at the process themselves. We do offer all those things. And as we continue to open up, those things will be really fun to be able to have special events, have the public come in and get an insight to what we do in the background.
It's unbelievable how much the coffee industry has changed and evolved over time. And like you said, just in a short amount of time that you've started the roastery, with all the options that you have to provide to everyone. But let's get back to that growler. How in the world did y'all come up with that name? And what does it mean?
Yeah, so I'd love to take credit for that. So a growler, traditionally, you'll see in the craft beer market. So that is your traditional 64-ounce amber bottle, half-gallon. And traditionally, you'll go to a brewery and you'll see the growlers for sale. Our cold brew brewing process sort of mimics a brewery in a lot of different ways. And the details behind the bottle are obviously air and light are the enemies of both beer and coffee. So you want to be able to block out light. So obviously that dark amber glass does exactly that. It blocks out light, keeps it fresh for 4 to 6 weeks, which is just phenomenal for coffee. It's unheard of. So the way that we brew it in the amber itself, in the glass, obviously we know glass is the best material to use for quality, for whether it's milk they're used to getting, coffee, beer, anything. You don't have any chemicals leaching into your product. So that growler has been around for a long time, and you're starting to see it used in a lot of different industries. And that growler name still new to some of us, but it's been around for a while.
All right. Well, that's good to know. Now I know. It's always good to have a definition with the name. I kept hearing people talk about these growlers, and I thought, what in the world? So we've talked a little bit about some things that are coming soon. So TJ, can you share, you might call it a partnership or someone that you know locally that you're going to be working with as you roll out pastries in the shop?
Yeah, absolutely. So there's two big things for us in the Murphysboro location that are coming soon. And the first one is you touched on are the baked goods and the pastries. So that is a specialty market. So we have been working with hand in hand Heather's Bake Shop out of Carterville for some time, and some very exciting things happening there that will be revealed hopefully shortly. I won't let the cat out of the bag yet, but very soon we will be able to have all those delicious things in-house to be able to come in the morning, grab your cup, grab a pastry, and then be able to walk out the door. So I would guess sometime in the next 4 weeks, we will have a full display of some just amazing sweets in-house.
Just about in time for Valentine's Day, which would be a great little treat for your special one. Mm-hmm.
And I'll add this. So much like everything else that we do, these will be unique to our shop. They will incorporate our ingredients, whether it's our espresso beans, whether it's some of the other ingredients that we use, or something we've just custom created for the shop. So again, this isn't something that you're going to be able to find anywhere else. Pretty excited about it.
I love all the customization that you're doing and how you're tying in other local flavor, no pun intended. So exciting things coming to Cold-Blooded Coffee and Roastery. If anybody has any further questions, we're going to have some information in the caption with regards to how they can find the location, how they can order curbside, Facebook, all that information will be available. TJ, I want to thank you so much for joining us today. I'm looking forward to coming to Murphysboro and enjoying a little dining experience. I might even taste the coffee for you, but I'm going to have lots of creamer and lots of sugar.
We'll take care of you.
All right, Jess, help us wrap up today.
Thank you for watching another Feature Friday. And our Feature Friday fact of the week is, how many countries does Cold-Blooded Coffee and Roastery import beans from? Be sure to put your answer in the comments below for a chance to win a gift card to Cold-Blooded Coffee and Roastery. And if you would like to nominate a restaurant that you would like to see featured next week, be sure to leave that in the comments as well. Everyone have a great weekend. Thank you.